see a very tight space like that and start to stampede unless Satan activated the crowd. Y'all gathered in his name. You can sense the darkness.
See, that's why you want to watch
You
out.
can sense the darkness when you're in these areas.
You really got to chill.
The area called Itaewon is also a very popular tourist destination. Investigators and witnesses are calling this a melee, total, complete chaos.
Wow.
A melee, total, complete chaos.
That's not funny.
Hell was going on there.
What? A melee.
Isaiah 28:18. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scars shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
Wow. Wow.
And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through,
Damn.
then ye shall be trodden down by it.
Sheesh. Wow. I mean, that you got to kind of break
Y'all
that
think
down.
it's a game. They were trodden down. This is exactly how those people died. They made an agreement with hell that they would live and have fun. Their agreement with hell was that they would be financially grandized and successful, and they'll be able to do whatever they want to do. That agreement you made with the demonic realm won't stand.
That's true.
Because when that overflowing scourge comes, when it's harvest time, when it's time to collect souls,
somebody said,
then you're going to be trodden down by the very same agreement you made with the demons.
Ooh.
The very same agreement you made with death. And celebrating Halloween is an agreement with the devil. Yeah.
Wow. Yep.
T. Raw, thank you for the $10 contribution. Says a buddy of mine laughed when I said around this time is high level evil energy. I had to fall back from him. Thank you for all your work, family. All praises. Thank you, brother. And I'm glad you fell back from that individual.
Thank you. Good.
Because if they don't understand what you said, they're easy canvas. They pretty much a meat suit, ready for a walking demon to come in and wreak havoc.
Yep. That's let me like the video.
Tyrone Bates Lieber, thank you for the $20 contribution. Highly appreciate it. And Monica, thank you for becoming a new member. And if everybody can, mash the like button.
I'm glad I just did that.
Observers believe something triggered a panic and people scrambled for safety. In the frenzy,
observers believe something triggered a panic.
Wow. That's obviously
why is it anytime these type of
women in today's society and men in today's society, we have to get into specific details every single point of the conversation and understand the nuance of the issue. So if you want to get into men getting a bad deal in marriage, we can talk about that specific issue. But I think sometimes it's very easy to be able to stay in our echo chambers, in our silos, and share these ideas without having them fleshed out so somebody can give us some pushback.
But I just think, like, you're missing the...
Well, that's true. Because when nobody gives you pushback, and you can just say whatever you want out of your mouth. That is true. Okay.
Point. Like, the point is that the laws don't favor men today. Like, the point is it 50% or 40%? That's not the point. The point...
Yeah, that's true. The laws do not favor the man. They really don't. Let's be real.
The point is that, like, right now, it's a contract that women are paid to lead. And so if that's the way the laws are set up, I understand why men are walking away.
Exactly.
Like, I understand why they wouldn't push marriage.
So here's the deal.
She is totally right there. That is the biggest reason why, because they feel it totally is a contract for a woman to just be able to say, like, you know what, I'm not feeling this marriage, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get him back and I'm gonna leave. Oh, and know I'm gonna get the kids. You know, they talk to their girlfriends about this. They talk to their mom and they develop a plan, and then they get back on the man. And you thought she really loved you. You thought she really was there for you. You thought the person you was sleeping with was your wife, but she was a bitch.
Yeah. So let's play your game. I love to play your game.
I'm not trying to like.
It's not.
She was a
I'm
harlot.
sorry.
Okay.
I'm playing. I'm having fun.
Okay.
No, wait, you're a content
Okay.
creator. We're having
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
We're having fun. Come on. Are we good?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
good.
we're having.
Why do you say that? Like, what? We're having fun. We're having fun. You're a content creator. Now, that right there was weird. Like, let's be real. It's like, what are you scared of? Her pushing back on what you were saying? Like, she was just stating facts. She just said big facts. Okay, big racks. FM. I'm just kidding. Let's go.
Okay.
Games is the word.
Okay.
Guys, we're having fun. This is content. We have likes. We have people here. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
Don't take anything personal.
Okay. Yeah.
Some of the pepper soup might be too spicy. We're just having fun.
No, I know. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Cool. So let's play your game.
Okay.
Let's say the system is all the way effed up.
Yeah.
Men are getting screwed left and right. What do we do now?
I think you change the laws. Like, honestly, I'd like to run for an office someday. I'd like to actually try to change the laws.
With her
I
mindset?
love what you just said.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
love what you just said. My question to you, you're very smart. When we said
You know he don't love what she just said. He literally did a condescending type of voice. I love what she just said. Literally a political type of character voice. Oh my God.
changing laws.
Yeah.
How many people are getting into law? How many people are doing content to be able to change the laws, or versus how many people are doing content simply complaining about the laws? In your personal opinion, all feelings, no facts. Shout out to Andrew Schultz.
What % of people are actually trying to change the laws?
Versus people.
No, there's no statistical data of that, and there would never be. Like, unless somebody goes out and develops a team and they go out and they break down YouTube and run all these social media and say, like, how many people are actually trying to change the laws. It starts with voicing your opinion. That's the biggest thing.
People complaining about the laws. All feelings, no facts. No, there's no analytics. There's no logical data for this.
I know. I don't know. I've met a lot of men's rights activists. They actually have a really. Have you ever talked to that community at all?
Yeah, of course. I've seen the Red Pill documentary. I'm
No,
familiar with
not even that. Like, they have whole groups. I don't know. Like, that's my.
You couldn't take. You're a smart woman. You have no educated guess in the world.
How would you know that? I mean, come on. What is he gonna come up with the answer to that? Man, that don't even sound right.
I don't think you're gonna like my answer.
I
know. I feel like there really aren't that many content creators in the red pill space. Like, I think it's a generally small space on YouTube. So if I had to guess, there's probably more lawyers trying to change the laws.
Okay,
that's true.
So like lawyers that like defend men and that sort of thing.
I love it. Yeah. I love it. There's more lawyers.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is, let's say the laws are broken. I'm about solutions.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if you truly believe, if you're like, man, the system is broken, then the system got broken because somebody broke it. So you're saying that before the system was working. Is that safe to say? Was the system working before?
But I'd say before no fault divorce, it was more fair.
Okay.
It was more fair.
So the system. So in what?
And birth control. I think birth control.
Was it working? Was the system working?
Yes, it was more fair. Before,
I'm gonna subscribe.
Okay, so she said it was working before.
It was more fair.
Was it working? If it's broken now, it must have been working before.
Yeah, it would.
Or was it always broken?
It would seem like that. Yes.
I'm asking you the direct question. Was it broken? If you're telling me right now it's broken, those are your words. You said the system is broken right now. So therefore, if the toy was broken today, does that mean the toy was not broken yesterday?
Well, because what I'm thinking is there's like multiple points that I would pinpoint that started to like cause the decline of relationships in the West. So it's like you could say no fault divorce, but like then I would also argue that birth control contributed. I would argue like that the beginning of feminism, because I don't believe in like first wave, second wave, third wave. Like I think there's multiple things, but I would say before it was more fair. Does that make sense? Okay, so we'll stay in your lane. Yeah.
I love what you brought up because no fault divorce in 1970s changed everything.
Yeah.
I keep on forgetting the name of the birth control. Is it Envoyed in 1950s? Forgot the name of the first birth control in 1950s. It changed the whole entire game, right? But you primarily said the system today is broken to not benefit men.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And so my argument is that if you had a community of guys who are investing all their money, all their energy, we're getting into law. We're supporting these people. We're putting these people on our platform. If we're putting these champions who are going to go into Congress and going to go into the local places.
That's a good idea. You should do that.
No, let's stop. Let's stop right here.
Yeah.
You said it was a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Why aren't those people doing it? Because you guys, you're the one who told me they believe the system is broken. That's what you told me. So therefore, if they believe it's broken, why are they not doing everything in their power to fix the system?
I think from their point of view, it's like it's more powerful for men to walk away because like women need an incentive for the laws to change.
That's true.
Okay.
So if men walk away from relationships, I mean, I could think of like 10 girls off the top of my head that are mad because they won't get a ring. Okay. You know?
Exactly.
So here is the reality.
Because walking away requires you having to avoid all of the BS. Why would you want to go through so much junk just so that you, for a relationship, all your life? That's a lot of time.
Do you, like, I'm talking about solutions here. So you're saying the better solution is for men to walk away from relationships.
Yes, the best solution for you is to walk away from a relationship. What are you gonna do? You just focus on the Hero 11. But like the best thing for a man to do is to walk away and focus on God and then himself. And whenever it's the right time to get the right chosen one, then you go about the relationship still not the same as in the laws. Like that fits the laws, no.
No, that's not my point of view. I said I think that's a lot of their point of view.
But you know red pill more than I do. You're the one that teaching me earlier.
I'm saying that's their point of view.
Who's there?
I would say that's like the MGTOW group.
Okay, the MGTOW.
Yeah, the MGTOW
So
group.
do you believe that's a good solution?
Do I believe that's a good solution? It could be. I don't know. I'm not claiming I have all the answers with these.
Of course you don't have all the answers. Just talk.
So I have a couple solutions. So I have a couple ideas. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. The first idea I have, I'm going to start a wife school.
I love it.
Yeah, so we're going to turn 304s into wives.
Let's stop.
That's my first idea.
Can we stop right there? Okay. Do you want to go through all the ideas? No.
You asked me.
Definitely can't turn
I want to talk about that one. Don't forget that one. I want to talk to you about that one.
Yeah, I got you.
Keep on going.
I got you. My second idea is I'd like to run for an office someday because I feel like in order the laws to change for men, women have to do it. So if this was Pearl's world, I'd get rid of birth control. I'd ban it, but that'll never happen.
A lot of men won't like that. A lot of the men, that's my guy right here. He said, "Hell no, you better get rid of that, baby."
Yeah, if this is Pearl's world, I'd ban birth control. I think that's the root of all evil. And I'd actually go further. Go ahead.
But
I'm not an extreme.
Say it.
I don't think women should know.
Huh?
I don't think women should vote.
Lord Jesus, keep on going.
No,
women, you can't vote. No birth control.
Because it's always freedom without responsibility. And
I love it.
The
women
reason,
should not vote. Pearly said it herself.
I'll tell you why, though. Because it's freedom without responsibility. And before women, I believe in consequences for your decision. So the men know if they vote someone batshit crazy into power, you guys get drafted. We don't. Women decide elections. We're 55% of the population. I think if we want to vote, equally draft us. Y'all want equality. And personally, I don't want to get drafted, so I'll be in the kitchen.
She said women no voting. Let's go. I want more solutions. Keep it going.
She said was right.
This is my world. That'll never happen, though.
Keep it going. I love
it. If you want equal, it comes with the consequences too.
So you want to start with wife school.
Let's start with wife school. Man, we've gotten so deep in the conversation.
Now let's skip a little because I said I can't watch it long. 2 hours.
You reach, the better your impact is.
If you
and you don't know if those girls those girls could be saved. You have no idea. Here's the reality. You're 100% right. If you want to sell the most juice, maximum Kool-Aid, minimum medicine. And there's a balance. There's a balance. Mm-hmm. But you're 100% true. The less medicine and the more Kool-Aid, the more people will buy it. But then on the flip side, you get to the point where you're like, I want to reach the masses. I want to sell my drink to the masses. And you realize that the best way to sell your drink to the masses is do what? Give them straight Kool-Aid. Not saying you're giving them straight Kool-Aid, but you're losing me on this analogy. I need you to dumb it down slightly.
I know. think so. The Max Kool-Aid and the Max Med, like, what? It's just like, stop trying to do an analogy that has came from a damn science book.
Slightly.
So there's this phrase
Mhm.
about putting the medicine in the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid is a drink that African Americans consume in two major flavors.
I know.
Oh, you know?
See, I'm not trying to listen to this. Man, shout out to Pearly. She's a great person. From just listening to her, I'm about to just watch 2 of her shorts. Let me see.
And they said, don't accept that for like the same way they'll tell men, and I'm trying to articulate this right, but the same way they'll tell women, like, your husband should be this, he should be equally yoked, a man of God, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, they don't say to the men, don't date these ran through girls. Don't do it. You don't deserve that. You deserve better. You should.
That is true. Wow. This girl is smart. They don't tell men, yes, exactly. Don't date them. Don't take them serious. Don't, like, these girls, you're a king. You deserve a woman that is pure, if we're being honest. And if you can't find that, then they don't deserve your loyalty.
You should date this, and this. Like, it's always what the women should expect from a husband.
You know what?
And they said, don't.
Shit, that's so true. It's always what the woman expects from a husband. Wow.
Yo, this dude plays say cat killer.
And they said, don't accept that for like the same way they'll tell men. And
let's see. Pastors CRED 304. Ooh.
It's like, on top of that, the pastors have this reputation for screwing the congregation, right? That's a common thing, I guess.
That's more of our American
It wasn't. I've heard it here. I've heard it in both places. And I'm like, why is there this stereotype? They must do it a lot, right? Justin Bieber's like priest or whatever pastor came out, and I'm like, no wonder they preach forgiveness, because he wants to screw all the hoes. And so what he's saying is all of you guys can wait. I'm going to screw them and add to the bodies. It's like, on top of that,
wow. Especially those churches that he's talking about, I'm not going to want to say it, but them white folk church, and even a lot of them black, how they be getting down and dirty. Old people nasty.